Ever dreamed of building your lifestyle with over 1 acre of land, no HOA to tell you what to do, and all this peacefulness here in the rolling hills of Ocala, Florida? Well, let's take a look at this home today. You're looking for properties just like this to be sent directly to you via email, and you may not be ready for a phone call with a realtor or a mortgage broker, but you want to see awesome homes like this. In the description, there's a VIP list. Just fill it out, put your criteria, and I'll get properties like this sent directly to you. We're in Rolling Hills today. We were in Marion County yesterday. Silver Spring Shores not too long ago. So I cover all of the Ocala area. I cover the entire state of Florida. So no matter where you're looking, put it down on the VIP list and I'll get started on sending you a property list. name is Joe Denny. I'm a Florida realtor and mortgage broker. On this channel, we look at all these beautiful homes throughout Florida, new construction, resales, and so many amazing opportunities. We're also hiring, so if you're looking to get into real estate, switch brokers, or get into the mortgage business, send me a DM or just give me a call or text me as well, and we can discuss that as well. Today we're checking out this awesome home sitting on over 1 acre with no HOA, no CDD. As you step right outside of your house, this is kind of like the view that you're gonna get. Beautiful big lawn, grass, very quiet over here. The front of this house faces north. I know that some of the clients that I've worked with, it matters to them what direction the house is facing, so the front faces north. You have your 2-car garage. It's a nice little patio in the front. You can put some furniture out here. Maybe put like some flowers right over here to make the house pop a little more. I mean, it already has curb appeal, it has character, so put some flowers right here. Beautiful stone on the bottom, in the front of the house on the elevation. And then you got this massive driveway. You could fit 2, 4, 6, 8, probably 8 cars on that driveway and then some on the street. So you can have massive parties over here in your new house. Or if you're not trying to have any parties and you just want the peace and quiet, you have the woods right behind your home. You can kind of like walk through there at night. Hopefully no bears come out of nowhere. Pretty peaceful. What do you guys think? So right when you walk into your new home, you have 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We're just over 1,900 square feet. You got the nice vaulted ceilings, and we're sitting on the 1+ acre lot. This is gonna be that home for somebody that doesn't want the restrictions, the HOA, none of that stuff bothering them, and they want the nice piece of land, and they want to stay, they don't want to be at too expensive of a price point. So this one's priced pretty aggressively for the type of property that's on it. And then, right where I was just standing, kind of like to the left of the entrance, you're gonna have your dining area right over here. So I've seen a lot of 1,900 square foot floor plans, and they made really good use of the space in here. This is gonna be your dining area over here. A little bit down the hallway, you're gonna have access to your living room right over here. So you can see it's pretty spacious floor plan. I can kind of see the coax connection is gonna be like right here. There's also an option on that wall right there. This wall might be a little too small to put the TV, so you'll probably put the TV on that wall there. Put your massive furniture here, your dining room equipment over there on that side. And then you got that kitchen. Let's take a look at that kitchen. Definitely one of the nicest kitchens you've probably seen on this channel. Is it? I don't know. You let me know. Beautiful island. Not cookie cutter at all. You got these nice light fixtures, super high ceilings. Oof, nice kitchen. Stainless steel appliances. You got the upgraded countertops. The cabinets are white and nice and simple. A lot of builders aren't putting like the hardware on the cabinets, so you got the hardware there to pull the cabinets. Do we have soft close? We don't. We're working with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. We're inside bedroom number 1. We're in bedroom number 2. This one's a little bit smaller, not that big. We're not too far from the kitchen, and the bathroom's right over here, right when you walk out. Bathroom number 1, awesome colors in here, pretty nice sized bathroom. Bedroom number 3. If you made it this far in the video, subscribe to the channel. We're at 751 subscribers, so let's get to 753 today. I'm on the journey to 800 subs. My kids are gonna hype me up once I get there, so your subscription does matter. Bedroom number 3. By the way, if you're looking for a mortgage broker or a realtor, I do both. My team does both. Been doing this for over 5 years, so helped hundreds of families at this point. Not thousands yet, but we're on the way to thousands. But we've helped hundreds of families, and people reach out to me via Instagram, YouTube. We got the realtor.com, the Zillow, all sorts of advertising everywhere. But a lot more families are reaching out now via the YouTube because they're seeing value in the home tours and the behind the scenes and the experience that I bring. So if you're looking for, help buying a home anywhere in Florida, or friends or family of yours may be looking for help, my direct number is 407-759-5677. Let's go take a look at this primary suite. We're in your primary. Just the laundry room is right there when you walk out of the primary, and then access to your 2-car garage right over there and your massive driveway. You got this awesome tray seating up here Cool ceiling fan there. I recently saw one of the houses that I've showed in Titusville, I think it was, or Edgewater, where in the tray ceiling they had like these wood panels, like accents, super fire. So I already have an idea of what I would do with the tray ceiling like this, but these wood panel accents make it just pop. And then accent walls throughout the property, obviously get some nice backsplash. So I take ideas from like the other properties that I've seen to kind of put it all together and Frankenstein an awesome house. And the ideas don't stop there. So something like this, walk-in closet like this, would kind of go to maybe IKEA or get some custom cabinets put in here and make this space pop really well. We're in your bathroom, super nice bathroom, dual sink vanity, massive mirror, cool light fixtures, and then you got that shower, pretty nice shower. Right behind me, a little bit more closet space, so you already know that's the hers and this is the his, this is the mine, this little tiny space here. You have your toilet here with a slide out poop door. That way you can kind of like close out whatever's going on in there. And then you have this very nice size shower over here. I think what would have made this better is having like a rainfall overhead type of situation. But this is pretty cool. You have the shower here and then you have the control right over here. All this for $424,000. When you factor in a minimal down payment on an FHA on something like this, you'd be around $15,000. And then when you're buying a home, there's down payment and then there's closing costs. So you kind of want to take, let's just say 3.5 times by 2. This is a 7% number, 8% maybe. 7% of this price point, you'd be at 30 grand. In most scenarios, these builders are motivated to help you, so they'll help you with concessions towards your closing costs. What that means is they'll take the total bill at closing. Up front, the seller agrees to negotiate some sort of concessions toward your closing costs. Usually it's an amount or a percentage. So let's say $5,000, $10,000. So you get a 30 grand bill at closing and $10,000 of it is reduced because the seller is going to help you out. Have tons of deals on properties just like this throughout Ocala, throughout Florida, where the sellers are giving concessions. And the interesting part is if you don't need the money for concessions, we should still ask for it to get your interest rate buy down. So if you don't want the money towards your closing costs, you can get it towards a temporary or permanent interest rate buy down. And to simulate that, since I'm also in the mortgage industry as well, I can kind of say, okay, this is how many we're gonna need, how many points we're gonna need to buy down to get how much of an interest rate discount, and this is what happens to the monthly payment. But the scary part is that the interest rates change every day. So the numbers can vary from day to day. So whenever you get pre-approved with your loan officer or me, just let me know or let them know to always give you an updated estimate every week or so, because the numbers can change. And you don't want to go under contract 3-4 weeks later after you got pre-approved and then get sticker shock when the numbers are different. Some of the steps when you're buying a home, if you're like a first-time home buyer, is you want to kind of like put an offer on the property and figure out an amount. After you figure out an amount, about 1% of that can be put as a deposit or 10% if it's cash. So financing 1%, 10% if it's cash. You want to put the deposit in within 72 hours of the offer being accepted. You don't send any money at all with the offer, but once it's accepted, then you'll send your money to the title company or the lawyer. You're not going to send me any money. You're not going to send the seller money. There's a third party that's going to hold the money as they facilitate the transaction for you. So 1% to 10%. The higher you put in the deposit, the more motivated you look. But you want to also stay safe. So let's just stick to the 1% if we can. You also want to figure out a few terms in your offer. So you want to figure out your inspection period, your closing deadline, and any contingencies that you want to have in there. So for example, if you're selling a home, that's a contingency. So this purchase can be done contingent upon me selling my home. That protects your deposit. So you want to put inspection contingency, financing contingencies, appraisal contingencies, and possible sale of the buyer's home contingencies if you are doing that. All those different contingencies may have different timelines, but they all protect your deposit in case something goes wrong in the process. Within the first 7 to 10 days, your inspection contingency allows you to get a home inspector, professional home inspector, to come in here and check everything out on the property. And spoiler alert, they're gonna find issues. This home is brand new, but I haven't seen a home yet in my 5 to 6 years doing this that has had 0 issues. We want to make sure that the roof, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC are good. Those are the 4 main points of the home to get the property insured. And then you want to kind of look at everything else and kind of renegotiate and make sure that they kind of address it or fix it. But no home is perfect, not even new construction. The inspector will find some sort of issue with this house. We just want to make sure we renegotiate that. So that's within the first 7 to 10 days, you get your home inspection. After the home inspection is good and you're good to move forward, we want to order the appraisal. So you just hired someone to assess the condition of the property. Now you're hiring someone to assess the value of the property. Although I think 424 is a good deal for a property like this, what if down the street sales dipped a little bit lower to 414? So now we're going to have an issue on our hands because the property didn't appraise. With the appraisal contingency, we're going to put in there, we're going to be able to address that situation if it happens. But if the property appraises higher, then we could just not say nothing and keep moving forward. So those are some of the steps in the home buying process. And then you have the underwriting, the clear to close, the conditions, the walkthroughs, and the closing. And then you have your keys in your hand. If you found any value in this video, or if you want my help to help you buy a home or get the process started, even if you're a year out, 2 years out, I have someone right now 5 years out. They're trying to figure out where they're going to retire. It's never too early to get in contact with me. So just, hit me up, 407-759-5677. In the description, we got the VIP list. We also have access to my calendar if you want to set up a call. And me and my team can help you out with your home buying journey. So consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like on the video. Drop a comment if you want. And then there's going to be more videos in a playlist somewhere up here after the drone. I'm about to put the drone in the air. A lot of the clients like to see the drone footage throughout the area and the community as well. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.